lords and ladies. Jacob Hutter speaking. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Review. Is he here? He's not here. Okay, quickly, my friends. We must make haste and get through the intro before it becomes interminable as soon as he arrives. So with that, we're immediately going to say that we're reviewing the Umbral Ball today, Mermaid Tales, The Black Lullaby, Episode 3. An Episode 3 that apparently features a ball of some kind. Like I said in the description, we have never seen this before with Aphmau, ever. I'm always surprised these end up, well, I say I'm always surprised, it's only happened twice. Yes, 2 nickels, whatever. It surprised me both times that this idea happened so soon. Although I guess in Season 6 there really was no other chance to do it. Which either means that things are going to get incredibly serious from now on, or they're going to, and this is the last chance that we'll get for some levity, which I'm hoping is not the case. Or there are some other things on the horizon, and the ball is merely the beginning sometimes, rather than, the Act 2 central focal point that it tends to be in a lot of these types of stories. But I guess we'll find out, because of course the Umbral Ball comes right after that whole, moon, black tears thing we saw last time. So, yes. Under my bola. That's, yeah, I guess it would have to be like that. Close enough. Alright, well, I guess that's that. And he's not here. He's not here yet. Quickly, before the intro gets too long, we must make haste. Come on! No! Hi, Aiden. I can't actually hear you.
Hello! Sorry, my mic got messed up. I'm here now. Discord didn't notify me, which is kind of annoying. Oh, anyways, before this episode begins, I'm living up to anyways, before
you are, yes.
Begins, I gotta say something important.
Mm-hmm.
This episode pulled a Taming the Bad Boy.
Sorry, episode of Taming the Bad Boy, you said?
This pulled a episode of Taming the Bad Boy. Or something Taming the Bad Boy that we have talked about a few times.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You sort of cut out, so I thought you said there's an episode of Taming the Bad Boy. It's like, wait a minute.
No, there isn't. Nah.
I haven't been called to the court. I should have been notified about this.
Nah, it's not. There's not a thing currently.
Oh, well.
Anyways, also.
Yeah.
Umbral, I think I don't know. I looked up what Umbral means. Although, I don't know if it's Spanish or not. I don't know if is Umbral a Spanish word?
Well, there is a word in Spanish that's Umbral, but I think it's probably, probably shares its origin with Latin and such, so most likely it comes from the same place.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure we find out the island's name is similar to a Spanish country. So I think Aphmau took some inspiration from Spanish for some of these names.
That does make a lot of sense, because in a lot of pirate media, there are plenty of Spanish names or common places, or even just media in general. I was going to say Isla Nublar, but that's from Jurassic Park, so not quite. Close enough.
When we get to a certain scene, I will bring up something I learned. But keep in mind, I only learned this technically from the SMP, because I know a certain character's name who's not been said in the show yet at this point. But the only reason I know their name is because they're a character on the SMP or originated on the Aphmau SMP thing. So that's the only reason I actually know their name.
That's kind of cool. Although I also, I keep forgetting you do occasionally check in on those. Just
I try to stay informed. I actually think the SMP has 2 original characters. This character is one of them. The other character is Peebs, who I have talked about how I hate them. Why is their name Peebs? That I've looked it up. Their name's apparently just Peebs. and their voice is
This is
annoying.
how you know that Aiden hasn't read or watched Harry Potter. He wouldn't be.
Okay, listen, the Aphmau SMP, everyone has normal names for the most part.
Okay. Okay.
For the most part, Peebs doesn't even sound like a name.
Oh, okay.
I'm beefing.
I mean, I'm
And
pretty
he's
sure
involved
that's
in
what Finn calls
alternate.
Princess Bubblegum, but okay.
Well, everyone call her PB, or for short.
Well, yeah, PB then became Peebs, I'm pretty sure, at some other point.
Well, Peebs is the guy, but
It's been a long time since I've watched Adventure Time in English, so not that I have never seen it in English before, unlike Steven Universe and Pokemon.
Oh, wait, question. Did in Adventure Time, do they have Princess in like the Spanish dub or whatever you watched it in? Did they have her speak in German in some episodes? I think it's German. Because Princess Bubblegum's American voice actor, like, apparently speaks German. I think it's German.
I mean, that's fantastic. I was gonna
but
I was gonna answer the question and say, not in any episodes that I've watched. Bear in mind, I've not watched the entire show. And
okay, I don't know if that carried over into the actual dub, because I'm pretty sure like they initially did that just because the actual voice actors knew the language. So instead of saying it in English, she just said it in other language.
I imagine it did carry over only because Lady Rainicorn's Korean carried over. But anyway.
By the way, does does Jake know Korean though canonically? How is he understand? Does he know Korean?
The answer to that question would be clearly yes.
But I mean, he doesn't speak Korean ever. We never hear him speak Korean. We only hear him speak English. But also,
okay, Aiden, it is a very common thing for people learning a language to understand a language and not speak it. That happens very regularly. That's why speaking is like the last thing that people address, because again, my order in terms of learning languages is usually, for me at least, the order of difficulty goes reading, writing, listening, speaking, for reasons that I've covered in previous videos.
Yeah.
No one agrees with that list, but speaking is usually right at the very end because you're doing everything at once.
This episode, though, we have some Zane Krabs inspiration.
Yes, that is. Those are something. I should point out that I have been that I'm up to episode 7 on my rewatch of season 1 of Mermaid Tales, rather than just waiting for it, because we are planning to do an Aphmau song of some kind, so I am catching up much more quickly than I was intending because of the reviews. Just
also, Lucinda is never coming back, apparently. We're abandoning the Lucinda thing. Lucinda has not been brought up in these 3 episodes.
Aiden, we are 3 episodes deep into this season.
Okay, yeah, but so much plot has happened in these 3 episodes that I am 99% sure at this point the Lucinda plot isn't even going to be involved in this season at all. Like, I don't think Lucinda's going to come in at any point, because like there's so many questions in here from all 3 episodes, so many questions, so many plot points, so many different ideas that none of them really could be tied back to Lucinda, because they're clearly doing their own thing with the Void or the Wolf or whatever that weird Mermaid and Realm Breaker thing going on. Like, they're clearly doing very different stuff from whatever Lucinda trying to take over the ocean plot that was teased at in season 1.
I still think that's happening simultaneously. We're just not witnessing it.
I don't think so.
Time skip.
I don't think that even happened. I think Aphmau just abandoned it, which, to be fair, I will say I do think whatever she's doing with this show so far is more interesting than evil Lucinda tries to take over the ocean. I feel like this comes off as a lot more unique of a plot or interesting with mysteries and stuff, and I like.
Well, I haven't got quite back to the evil Lucinda stuff yet, because I guess technically halfway through, sort of. So I guess I will address that point.
Okay,
sometime in the future.
Here's the thing about the Lucinda plot. We didn't actually know much.
We'll address it now. Never mind.
No, we didn't know much about Lucinda in season 1. So
we knew enough.
Mermaid Man, calling him Mermaid Man. Mermaid Man took Ivan's girlfriend Lucinda to the ocean. And then
Boy helped him, yes.
and wanted human hair to turn into a mermaid so they could, I don't know, be together or whatever.
Why are you telling me this?
And I'm just saying, this is all we know about the Lucinda plot, or all that was actually
Again, we
established.
know enough.
We know basically nothing, or well, there's basically nothing or nothing too much interesting to go off of. Mermaid Man is defeated, and then somehow Lucinda got, like, because of the hair and stuff, kind of got awoken, and then she's like, I want to take over the ocean, despite her. I guess we don't know much about her character, but I find it kind of weird how Lucinda becomes a mermaid, and she's like, I'm also evil, and I want to take over the ocean. Mwahaha, Zane Crab.
I mean, I will agree there that is something that you know, I would like to know the answer of, but obviously have it come up organically in the story.
Yeah.
If we're not near Mariana, it's unlikely that would happen. Although, then again, that being said, in season 1 they do cut back and forth between a lot between events that are happening near to Mariana and back, so they could, in theory, do that. That is one thing I'll say. But yeah, like I'm definitely prepared to wait more than 3 episodes before I declare something as completely dropped and gone.
Well,
so,
I'm also assuming.
Let's let the plot of this season establish itself.
Okay,
first,
I'm also
and then
assuming
we'll
this season's also 10 episodes. Keep in mind, because
that is 2 segues now that you've ruined.
No, Aphmau doesn't normally do more than 10 episodes, or at least for a show like this. I mean, I guess the original Mermaid Tales was 15 episodes, but that's the only real
15
obsession.
Was the norm. 15 was the norm for 2017 Aphmau. So 10 or 15 are the most likely numbers that we're going to get.
I would say 10, because Aphmau beyond that point pretty much hit 10, besides Phoenix Drop Days. But Phoenix Drop Days, I assume, was meant to be over 26, like Minor Demons was, or...
I mean, bear in mind that, you know, the longer Aphmau seasons back in the day add up to 30.
Or 30. Yeah, 35. I don't know. It depends on the amount of plot. I mean, I'm really loving the season. Anyways, caca.
It doesn't sound like you are from everything you've just been saying.
No, I was just talking about how Lucinda plot is dropped, which I don't mind, but no, 100%. Lucinda is not coming.
You don't mind, and yet you went on a rant about precisely this on 3 separate occasions on these reviews.
Because
it sounds like you mind a great deal.
I'm acknowledging it for you because you're just going to always be looking for Lucinda, which I can confidently say.
You're looking for Lucinda.
No, I confidently say Lucinda's not here. They're not coming.
I mean, you have confidently said it. I acknowledge you confidently said it before. Why are we repeating ourselves? I know I said the bit before. I know I said the bit before about, you know, making the intro super long or whatever. But when it's stuff we've covered in our episodes, it actually kind of does get annoying.
I guess.
Right, episode time.
I made an Aphmau's video of this. I want to show it to you guys later.
This one?
No, try again.
Oh, this is this
The
one.
cup assets.
I win! Give me this. I do like the fact that it actually does tilt over in chisels and bits form. Yeah.
We love chisel and bits.
Here.
Take my monies.
Wait a second.
Hey!
Wow, you found the right heir, Captain!
Air?
Zane said I had to find the right heir to win. He's teaching me human games.
No, shut up! Don't listen to her!
Looking for another kick crab?
Fine! I lied to you, Mermaid.
What? You're a bad crab!
I do like how he at least has, like, the trauma from season 1 of being kicked by Aaron.
Ow, my
No, he got kicked in this season. It was in
Yeah,
this season.
it's been built up.
God, every time I hear him, like, threatening to kick Zane Crab, I just think of, kick the baby, don't kick the baby, kick the baby, don't kick the god something baby, kick the baby, from South Park. My brain just immediately goes there. I'm like, oh my god. Kick the crab, don't kick the crab. Kick the crab, don't kick the god darn crab. Kick the crab!
Yeah, that reminds me a bit more of Most Popular Girls in School, where they pretend that the football is a baby to teach Blaine how to be a father, and he keeps throwing it. But yeah.
Oh god, it's not how you take care of a baby.
No, it is not.
God damn it.
How do you always get mad at maps?
Because they're never correct.
They're paper.
This is a...
I'm scared of paper.
I like this is called Unknown of Abyssia. Fantastic cartography right there, just calling it unknown. Not that they had much better back in the day, because of course everything was unknown. You couldn't chart something from the sky like we do now. So
Oh
what have we
wait,
got
I
here, by
didn't.
the way?
Oh my god, I just realized something. I didn't actually get a chance to look at this map. One of them's called Emerald Beach, the trauma. Da 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 da. I'm having flashbacks. No,
Interesting.
no.
Yeah, all three beaches on that island seem to be named after colors. You've got emerald. Well, I know that emerald's not technically a color, but it's associated with a color. Then you've got Scarlet Hold, and you've got Azure Bay. So yeah, I guess.
Also, we have
And then of course
Cinderella
classic Dead Man's
Sands.
Reef and Dragon Falls. Oh, interesting.
We have Cinderella Sands over there.
Hmm.
And I'm guessing the kingdom of Arline. I think that's the location from season 1, like the castle that that Travis rules, since it's so close to Mariana and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Also, by the way, it looks like a mermaid tail. Look at it. It's a little thing.
A little
like
bit, yeah. It looks either like Italy or a mermaid tail. You're right. Maybe that's why they were so common there or something. Maybe that's where Mariana's. Oh wait, never mind. Mariana's right there. I just realized.
Yeah.
It is drawn on. Okay.
Yeah, because it's not on any map for obvious reasons.
All right. Hangman's Rest as well. Oh,
Yeah, that's where we were last
effing bees,
episode.
apparently.
Wait, where?
Yeah, on the map, Hangman's Rest go left to Norg and then to an island crossed out that says huge effing bees. The effing bees, Grickle.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
No, I guess not. Although I wish we'd actually did go there because I want to see them use the actual gigantic Minecraft bees that exist now. They didn't when they made the first series.
I don't know if they're in that version of Minecraft.
Yeah, that is one thing with a lot of Minecraft mods that they never updated past a certain point.
Well, yeah, 1.12 is like the main one, and there are no bees in there. There are no bees in that version.
I remember when I was pitching Mob Slayer to Shorty, and the point of Mob Slayer, obviously, without going to too many spoilers, is the fact that it's designed as a Minecraft series that is literally like inside of Minecraft. Like it works with Minecraft mechanics and not pretending that it's something else. It's not just the medium, all the mechanics are there. There is a character who is literally an iron golem, the enemies are actual mobs, all of that stuff. And so I've written the whole thing with the knowledge of basically, in theory, you could just film it all in vanilla. Like on paper, that is technically possible. So yeah, just using like the latest version of Minecraft possible, and then just I remember we had a 1 preliminary discussion about like mods and stuff to put on it, and it's like, oh, but I want HD skins. There's only go up to 1.8, and as my heart is slowly sinking because the main villain is meant to be the Warden. How am I supposed to do that, Shorty?
I don't know. Maybe someone made a mod where it's like, yeah, 1.8 Warden.
I think there is a mod that actually does include stuff from like other versions. I'm not sure how good it is though.
Yeah.
But from 1.8 to 1.9 was a huge. That was the combat update, so a lot of stuff changed from there. So it's like I don't know how that would have worked out. Anyway.
Map of the archipelago, but so much of Abyssia is missing. We should be about here right now, sitting in the open sea.
Graphic.
Thanks, Captain.
I mean, if you're that close, you should see an island. So I guess that's probably how he knows that they're not actually there. Also, my Dragon Ball brain is just thinking like Dragon Falls now.
Oh God.
Couldn't tell.
Go to Dragon Falls. Nobody, please stall.
What I meant by that is that we won't be near any sort of land for at least 2 days.
2 days? Interesting. Wait, you marked Mariana?
There are several.
Wait, you marked Mariana?
Okay,
Have I not
2
shown
days.
you guys the map beforehand? I'm pretty sure I should have showed you this map beforehand. Because I get mad at the maps. I get mad at them.
It depends, because I've got to the point where we've already established like how the language potion worked with Aphmau, but not the reading part necessarily.
Anna?
Oh,
Which I don't know how
about
that
that.
applies to Zane. Although then again, Zane's a scholar, so maybe he's trying to
yeah.
study human
I still can't get over the
human
fact that
matters.
Zane Crab could somehow talk to Aaron. Like, how do you know? You don't know. How do you speak human?
I guess there's the answer, Scholar, and he must have,
Learned human.
yes, he must have learned human. There you go. Where do all the shinies come from? The surface. Well, I mean, not all of them, but a lot of them come from the surface.
I
All the
mean,
polished gems.
crash shipped.
Okay, that also works.
Boom,
Of course I did. There's no other map in the world that has it. We need to remember how to get there in case I ever need to take her back.
Be glad that
In case. It's like, Aphmau's like, I have no intention of going back. Surely no one's missing me while I'm there. And last they saw me was being chased off by a shark.
no one
Anyway.
knows. I don't
What do
blame
you?
the secrecy.
No, she went back to Mariana. I'm pretty sure in season 1 she went back to Mariana for a few months and then met up with Aaron again.
Oh, okay.
Seeing how humans react to our mermaid here, we would capture them all if they could.
We can't tell anyone. Mariana must be kept safe.
And I
Wow,
never
the
intend
least
to tell
subtle
anyone about
exposition in
it.
the world.
Oh, you think
subtle.
that's unsubtle? Go back to episode 7. The first 2 minutes are just one painful gut punch after another.
Oh god. Well, we'll get to that eventually, guys.
We will,
guys.
we will.
Well, when we do the rewatch on the channel, not just in private for song reasons.
Yeah, no, yeah, I don't intend to deprive you of that raw experience, audience.
You have my word. But we also can't forget where it is either.
Tell me, which of these islands has the most?
I really hope that this map does not fall into the wrong hands with it being the only one that has Mariana somewhere nearby. Sure hope that doesn't happen.
Riches.
Well, we are headed to Azure
Oh, the way he said riches.
Bay, but
That's
we'd be
nice.
goddamn
What are you
idiots
gonna
if we
do
ever tried to
with them, Zane Crab? I'm just saying. What are you gonna? Are you gonna buy stuff with them?
He's going to hoard them. You know how the magpies don't have a monetary system, but they literally go after shiny stuff. My brother's
Yeah.
nickname growing up was the magpie because as
Oh.
a child he would just pick up like other random shiny stuff he found on the ground.
Was he Zane Crab?
On the reserve.
Wait, oh my god,
He was a little bit of Zane Crab actually, honestly.
Wait, I got an idea. We asked your brother to sing the Zane Crab song. I'm kidding. That's a joke. He just, it's like, hey, you want to sing Zane Crab? Nah. He wouldn't.
Yeah. No.
That'd be funny, though.
Allegedly, he did actually agree to sing once for when he was like initiated into like a football team of some years back. Apparently, he sang the song "More Than a Feeling," which, knowing his vocal range, I'm very surprised by. Might have been down the octave. I don't know. He never demonstrated for me.
Dang.
Our best shot is to take out another pirate ship and
Also, Aphmau sits so pretty on that barrel.
Yep, she's learned to properly pose herself, I guess.
What is with your look?
I
Maybe that was like one of the only princess lessons she actually got before she was whisked away.
can't read.
You can't. What?
That's what
Yeah,
I was
there
gonna.
it
That's
is.
what I was about to be like when you mentioned the reading thing. No, I don't think she can read at all. I think she's just illiterate.
I mean, yeah.
What?
No, this is bad.
She's
She's stupid.
Why the hell?
I was
honest.
gonna say illiterate, but
Yeah, I
okay.
know. When I first watched it, it's like, wait, you say illiterate? It's like, oh, darn it! How dare you not say it? Deprive me of
Alright.
illiterate.
Play with my expectations. Yeah, all right, fantastic.
She's-
Well done.
She's.
Oh wait, I forgot.
she's
I forgot
stupid.
the Levi drink. Okay, right,
Oh.
fine. You know what?
Does that count?
Aiden, full permission. Rant away. I need to go grab some stuff.
Okay. So you see these skins here. These skins are nice. Yes. I love their ship. We actually get to see more of it this episode. We haven't really got to see much of it throughout the series. Like what we did in the first two episodes, we mostly just saw like the Hangman's something. Hangman's dock. You know, I totally know what it is. Trust me, I know the name. Oh, I made an Aphmau Meets video. Okay. On my main channel, I made an Aphmau Meets video. I can't probably put it on stream because I may or may not use copyright music. Oops. Well, it was intentional. But that's not the point of the mask. That's the point of the mask is. Anyways, but yeah. I made an Aphmau music video. It's cool. It's the Mermaid Tale edit. I edited Mermaid Tale. It's not a parody song though. It's a pre-existing song. She's stupid. God. I don't know. What to say? Yes.
Is that the song you use, The Mask by Dream?
No. Ew. No. Gross. It's just that's just something I say.
Okay.
But yeah,
Alright,
no.
I don't know.
Sure, you could check my channel. You don't need my permission to look at my channel.
Yeah. No,
You don't need permission. You can look at my channel. It's okay.
yeah, what's up with you and asking for permission for the most random stuff recently, Tamsin?
Hell did you say it like that?
Because we've known she's stupid!
She's not stupid. She saved this ship in your ass. How many times?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did she save it with her flower crowns?
Well, actually, technically, she did last episode because she kind of she stopped it from flooding.
Yeah, I'm not sure like how effective that truly was, but there's the thought that counts.
Yeah, you know.
Also, hey, you know, a stupid person that saves people. She really is Goku. This really is Dragon Ball now. Yay.
Tinies! Did we have to give up at Hangman's Rest to repair it?
She didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You're the one who shot the cannon and made the fire worse.
It was a tactical move!
That sounds pretty stupid to me.
Look at her
That's
moving.
it.
She's like,
Put your
eh,
claws up.
eh. That honestly seems kind of painful though, because keep
I'm
in
head
mind,
out, yeah.
like she's like using her bare body to scrape across a wooden floor. Okay, that
Yeah, no,
just
she's
seems
getting
kind of
splinters.
that
She's
kind
getting
of
splinters,
seems
yeah.
very painful. I'm gonna be honest, be like, ow. Okay, I don't like. Ow. Ugh. Why can't
Oh,
the
good,
ship
a
be
carpet.
flooded?
Yeah.
She has a mini pool. Maybe this is where Aaron takes a bath. Ah, Tiani, I think. I think that's meant to be Tiani.
I would have thought this pool was really mainly for her, but yeah, maybe Aaron uses it too sometimes.
Also, those
honestly, if I was
drawing.
on the floor, I would just go like my full body in the water, just like rest on
But
the edge. Yeah,
like,
just,
look,
just plop down.
look. We have Eric, Aphmau, Caitlin, and Tiani. In the plays, you know, first mention Tiani this season. Or first
Yeah,
reference to
I was
Tiani.
about to say, is that truly Eric? But yeah, no, the crown. I was gonna say, he looked like because Eric's never been blonde, but I've realized that no, his hair's
Well-
underneath the crown. Okay, fine.
Yeah, although his hair looks more gray than blue. I mean, his hair is like a lighter blue than Caitlin's, but like still,
Yeah.
you know.
In all fairness, this really does. This truly is a Minecraft painting in its purest form. Speaking of that, the Minecraft paintings actually do have like upscale versions you can look up for them. I
Mariana,
forget who the artist is.
we've been away forever. I bet everyone back there is still throwing flower festivals and swimming the same laps every day.
Oh, they're swimming laps, all right, and they're throwing a few things, not necessarily festivals.
Safe.
Molotov cocktails. Not that they work
Those-
underwater.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh my god! If we do a mermaid episode in Mysteries of Occulta, I am totally introducing underwater Molotov cocktails. Oh my god!
Okay.
Yes! Molotov cocktails. What would they
I
be
mean,
made out of? Like oil? Like oil, like a flame. Like if you like have a flame inside the bottle, when you put it in, you like activate the oil on it, and then you throw it, then it kind of explodes. Is that?
I maybe that is an option, I suppose. Another possibility, going back to Harry Potter for a second, there's a spell called Relatio that on the surface actually fires sparks out of your wand, like several other spells do. Actually, there are quite a number of them for some reason. But Relatio specifically, during the second task of the Triwizard tournament, Harry used it underwater, and it turns out it actually shoots like there's just like hot, like boiling bubbles instead.
Oh,
So
that's
I guess
fun.
what I guess instead of there's the implications that instead of fire you get like you know like very very hot water, you know, scalding hot, which you know
Oh.
would be very effective. Yeah.
Yay!
Focus, Af. You want it more than safe. If the ocean's kind, it'll carry news home before it carries me back. Besides, I have so much to learn, and having legs will help me explore more. Come on, legs.
Okay, so with her taking that out, my assumption is when she turned into the human version of Aphmau in the last episode because of the Realm Breaker, I'm assuming the Realm Breaker fused a part of her temporarily, therefore making her human. But then when she turned back to a mermaid, she possessed the Realm Breaker.
I mean, that's possible. The only issue with that explanation is that then you have to wonder where the mermaid part of her went. Did like a random like human Aphmau somewhere in the timeline just start flopping like a fish randomly?
Okay, I'm kind of hoping whatever the Realm Breaker does, it just copies other Aphmau's clothes, maybe? I'm really hoping it doesn't, steal their body. But, because, by the way, a certain Aphmau may be very unhappy if it's stealing someone else's legs in this episode. A certain Aphmau may be very unhappy on a very important day of hers. Anyways, enough about that. Don't worry about it.
Oh, come on! Why?
Tap!
What?
Ow.
Ow.
That seems
You-
painful.
Ow.
Also, where was she keeping that behind her back? Like, she just had that on her person. Like, I was like, where do you store the realm? You don't have pockets. You have fishtail. You have a fish body.
Maybe she's like Marge Simpson, because store stuff in her hair.
Mermaid woman, we need to find a new captain for this ship.
Oh, God. Do not touch it, Zane.
Oh no.
With the shiny beast of a
It's actually less shiny than the other shinies it's had.
shine
Yeah.
for me?
It's mine!
Sharing is caring!
I'm allowed to have
Uh-huh.
shiny things too!
Oh, yes, you're right. How could I be so... Give me the shiny!
Oh, gee, okay.
Ow, 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 ow!
Yeah, no, just all of his organs, yep, okay.
Listen, this is her ticket to get legs. This is the only way she gets legs at the moment. She has to preserve it somehow.
I mean, the real
she
question
has
is
no
what
other
happens-
opportunity for legs at the moment.
The real question is what happens if Zane actually like grabs it to turn into a human? Just
Oh
uses it with his other
God!
human
If that
forms?
actually happens, that would be awesome. Getting human Zane. Being like,
Oh no, it's activating! Wait, what? What is this body? What have I done?
oh my God!
Stop
He just
listening to
becomes Zane from like Diaries or something. He just like he's like what? It just is like what am I wearing? What is this clothes? Why do I have hands?
that. And now just comes in. Oh look, a high priest.
Oh
Stupid
God!
crab. It may take me a while, but I can teach you how to... What the hell is going on?
I wonder if there's like actual like crab smashing sound effects. You could easily do your own Foley.
He's
fast.
trying to take my glow pearl!
It's shiny! It's mine!
No, it's
Speaking
not.
of pearls, is there not a pearl in your like hairpin thing right there? Or was that a fake one? I'm not sure.
Both of you let go of it!
You never let me have anything!
She's
nice
going to give it to me! It's my shot!
Is she pushing it towards him?
No,
What
I
is
think
happening here?
I think the idea is he's trying to grab it out of her hands, but then she's pulling back. So when he's punching, it's
Oh,
actually meant to be
okay.
him pulling back because
Sure,
Minecraft.
I guess if he doesn't want to move, then I guess that's fine.
Oh, fine. If you don't want to listen, then I'll make you listen.
Kick the baby!
Ah!
Aphmau is if she is stealing someone's body, one Aphmau is gonna be very unhappy. I'm
Yeah.
gonna show you the shot in a minute.
No, I'm guessing a full body shot is going to make it
Yeah.
apparent. Although I think I already know what you mean, but here we go.
What the... What happened to you?
He seems so calm now. Anyway,
You
yeah,
have
cool.
stole a wedding dress! This is like an actual wedding dress. This is not a normal dress. This is a wedding
I
dress.
saw the thumbnail, so
Oh,
I did like have that impression.
Yeah,
but
it's like,
okay.
oh God, the veil gives away. It's definitely a wedding dress. And this
Let-
may
let
or
me-
may not be Prime Universe Aphmau's wedding dress because it gives Irene vibes, and I can totally see Aphmau dressing up. I don't know, wedding dress in this style.
I think most Aphmau's are supposed to give Irene vibes anyway.
but like,
Although that would be again if we're following like the theory of how that goes how this works, then just her randomly just flopping like a fish on the ground in the middle of her end as like the final punchline for my street would be just like the weirdest thing. I
don't.
it works in that way.
Yeah,
So
I,
it probably is
my
a copy.
yeah.
If this is Aphmau Prime, then it probably is a copy. If
But,
not,
like-
it could be from a different Aphmau, and then who knows?
My theory also of how this works as okay, so in episode 1, when she originally found it, she wanted to prove to Aaron and Zane that she could be trusted around humans because she baby fever or whatever, right? And she said that verbally. It's like and then she found it. She touched it, went into the thing, and then came out as a human. But in this instance, Aaron kicked it and landed on Aphmau. So what if Aphmau's desire for legs plus Aaron's romantic investment in her interacting with that thing and causing it to transform her, that mix of Aaron summoned a version of her in a wedding dress, which is maybe her getting married to Aaron in some world or in My Street Prime or whatever, you know?
It definitely wouldn't be his image of her in a wedding dress exactly, because
But Aaron in the multiverse, because maybe
because most weddings did not look like this back in the day. Those are mostly from royalty traditions that have been like, been
because
down,
maybe it's
so
like because my theory is it's responding to Aaron and Aphmau together at this point, with Aaron interacting with it and then causing her to transform. I think it's causing maybe like a version of Aphmau's getting married. Let's copy the wedding dress and put it on Aphmau from that version of Aphmau getting married to Aaron.
Yeah,
well, because that's my theory. Again, it's not confirmed. None of these theories are confirmed, by the way.
Well,
I don't
they're theories. That's the whole point of theories. They're not confirmed.
I have no clue what's actually going on, but this is my best guess. And also, it's a really pretty wedding dress. I do quite like this wedding dress.
All right.
I like the purple thing. It's white, but it's purple and has Irene vibes. And this would be the perfect wedding dress for Aphmau Prime.
I have to look at like the picture of Aphmau in her actual wedding dress from Disneyland. I've seen it a couple of times, but I forgot exactly it. So I think this does remind me a little bit of that, but maybe different enough.
Legs!
I don't care about your legs. They're stupid. Where did the shiny go?
Oh God, we're in Silent Hill.
What's happening?
Yes, this is the rigor mortis storm, I guess. I don't know, I'm just going by the naming convention.
The music here.
Hear something from outside, but okay.
By the way, this is a video production thing, but I have a feeling, you know how we had that fade down, like of Aaron closing his eyes and stuff. I think the reason that fade down is because they filmed this scene and the previous scene in separate locations, but they had to move the ship to a separate location because I think the other scene was filmed when the ship was in the middle of the ocean, and this is filmed wherever the ship is landed now. So I think in between they use that fade down and that quote unquote that minor scene transition to be like, oh yeah, this is
that is entirely possible. I mean, the background you can see outside the window that it's different. However, you don't need to do something like that.
But I just think that's what happened in a filming schedule standpoint.
Yeah. But maybe it's an excuse for doing that effect. But I will say for the record that it's not the only way. You can just literally go back and forth and do that and do jump cuts and position the camera exactly where it was before or close enough and going back and forth between them in some sort of way. Or just simply have someone say land ho and cut to an establishing shot and then back to here, different location. There are a number of ways that could have been done.
I mean, they kind of just like crashed or something, or they bounced. The ship kind of bounced, so it's not really land ho. It's more Titanic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we saw on the map that they definitely were closer to an island than Aaron was really letting on with the whole 2 days open sea thing. So
maybe the way the map was drawn, like everything's a lot further in reality, but it looks really close on the map.
It has to be like. Obviously, every map is like to a
scale,
a pronounced scale. So yes, but given that the ship wasn't really like anywhere, like it wasn't anywhere concrete. He hadn't plotted where they were at that point. So I don't know.
We crash?
It may have been a sea stack or a shoal.
I don't know any of these sailing terms.
No, yeah, but by the way, speaking of terms and stuff. You noticed before about like not knowing what option, what version of Minecraft we're in. I think we might be in a slightly more modern version because that there looks like an azalea block to me.
Oh,
normally those are on moss, but I don't know, it's possible.
Matt,
Maybe.
this is a reason why I hate it.
ooh.
Yeah, see, this establishing shot could have been the transition
Fog.
in
It
theory.
was just a clear day. What in the hell?
It's almost like weather changes quite easily on at sea. Even, metal chain
Where
aside.
did these chains come from?
I don't think you're in Kansas anymore. Oh,
Oh, hello.
hello, creepy eyes.
Dear, sincere apologies. I meant not to startle you. My name is Mortain. Pray
By the
tell-
way, Mortain, like, post-mortem. Oh, God.
Oh, is this not the character from the SMP you mentioned?
No, it's not. No.
Oh, okay.
You've
He must
seen
have been,
her.
he must have been a bit of.
Your vessel.
Yes, this is my ship.
Ah.
Quiet.
What's going on?
I have no idea, but he's having a very slow conversation.
Cannot be good.
Mhm,
See
mm.
those chains? We are at someone's mercy. He knows.
Yeah,
that.
magic chains.
Fascinating.
Magic. We love magic chains.
I mean, are they magic or were they just fired from something very big?
Where were they
where
fired
is
from?
your
Maybe there's a ship nearby, but like, I don't know.
It's foggy, so they could be.
I don't have one yet. I haven't the coin to pay for it. And sorry for the hostility.
That's because the chain is going through the rail just there.
Oh.
It's not going over.
I was
Oh,
a bit
no.
startled by the chains, the fog, and your appearance out of nowhere.
No. You could be startled by his appearance. He's rather weird looking. Have you seen his eyes? Those are shifty
No,
eyes.
he is startled by. Well, okay, fine. It appears out. But yeah, but he's not going to say that to him, is he?
Very much like you, the ship out of your.
I know,
Sir,
but like,
you were very scary. Oh wow. Well, I guess you are very rude.
I just want to leave peacefully.
Why would you leave so
Haha. Why? This guy's a robot. I'm not a
oh my god, there are no robots. We're in Mermaid Tales. It's not a cult of logic where anachronisms just exist normally.
He's a steampunk robot that worked with a bunch of gears.
already late for the Umbral ball? And my master has been waiting so long for you.
We must make haste for the feast with the master. Ah, the bells, they toll in the cathedral of the dead.
I don't know what
We
you're
must away.
referencing.
It's another Advantress quotes.
Ah, okay, yeah.
It's not from the campaign that Chuckles is from. It's from
Oh
a
my
different
god,
one. But yeah.
Jacob, we need to do a Masquerade Ball episode of Occulta. Oh my
That is
God.
probably easier to pull off. It's probably easier to pull off that kind of thing than a mermaid episode. Not that I would.
No,
love
if I
to
do
that
a
well.
mermaid episode, I'm transforming everyone into mermaids.
Yeah, I mean,
I am turning you all into mermaids, which I may have to talk to Vin about how that works. Species
Oh
wise,
no,
we
I
said it's
tripped and
change.
cursed myself for real this time, and I definitely didn't do it on purpose and tried to resist. Oh dear.
Okay, well, if I were to turn you guys into mermaids, I'd probably have it be like your choice.
Voluntary?
Yeah, I'd probably be like, I'd probably have a mermaid be like, "Help me, dear heroes. My father is missing in the kingdom of Mermaidia. I need your help. Hurry!"
Well, now that I think about it, actually that'd be a perfect episode for like the pirate cast. But yeah.
she pulls out Flask from her shell bra or something. I don't
Maybe
know.
She just, or her hair, but depend. Like I said, I think that's the realm breaker. But fine.
I
yes,
don't know. She pulls out a flask. Drink this potion, it will turn you into a mermaid for a day. I need your help, great heroes.
I have several questions.
No, great heroes, hurry! The potion's going to expire in 2 minutes. It has an
Then why
expiration
did it bring
date.
such a terrible batch? Okay, no. Aside from that, honestly, okay, you know what? Masquerade Ball. I actually kind of have an idea for that.
Oh,
You know,
I really want
if
to do a
it's,
masquerade ball.
Yeah, no, Masquerade Ball. I tell you what, actually, but this would be a good way to do it. What if it is like, was like it's funded and and hosted by Roya as a method of recruiting for the cults.
You know what? I will slip that to Ghost later.
Okay, all right then.
You're the last guest to arrive.
What? This feels off.
My master can certainly assist with those chains, or I can come up to see what I can do. But I assure you...
No.
I have a very powerful karate chop.
No need.
He Aaron cut him off. She's like, but I assure you, he was saying. I assume he was going to say something after that. But I assure you, I probably won't be much of assistance or something, you know. It's probably meant to be what he's going to say, but, you know, Aaron cut him off. I didn't mean to cut you off. Oh my god. No, you're a butler, sir. You can't be useless. You're a butler. That's literally your job. I hope you be not useless. God.
I don't know why I put karate chops on my resume.
But I warn you, I'm armed if anything goes south.
You don't need to. He saw you put away your sword.
I assure you,
Oh well, yes.
Where's the reflection you got from the shaders? That's nice.
You guys
You
slip
are
in a
sick.
threat though. Just be aware you will commit the stabbing if any funny business tries to occur to your physical
I
person.
guess him being nonchalant about the threat is definitely implicating that he himself is more of a threat. But then again, I think we already covered that, to be honest.
I think
No.
everybody knows he's kind of a threat from this scene. He doesn't exactly give a. He's like, oh, I'm totally not going to kill you. Maybe.
follow.
You don't know. No, Aphmau.
Yeah.
Don't go.
All right,
Don't
save
go in your
yours.
beautiful wedding dress that you're wearing. I mean, I don't know why you're wearing a full-on wedding dress now, but you're wearing a wedding dress. You're getting married,
Aaron.
I think.
Let's go inside. Captain's orders.
Here
Yes, sir.
comes the mermaid. Here comes the mermaid.
Oh wow, she stepped over those very easily.
And well, she's getting used to her legs again. Now she has legs.
Yeah, no, I mean just being in the dress, but yes, her legs too.
Oh god, walking around in a wedding dress in this kind of environment sounds awful, though. You're not really meant to be walking around too long in a wedding dress in that fashion. Oh god,
Yeah, this is why
it's not very
most of
practical.
This is why most of orchestras are light on material, because we're always like running around and doing stuff.
Like Aphmau would literally have to like pick up the dress every time she tries to walk somewhat fast and just carry it so it doesn't drag.
Yeah, no, she has to Princess Peach jump and like float and glide down, which also jump the chains.
Oh god.
My senses are off. Something here is unnatural.
My sincere
What do you think that
This-
what? No, this is totally natural. Magical piece of land appearing out of nowhere, be surrounded by fog. A butler man potentially trying to murder you. I don't see any unnaturalness about this at all.
No.
is the less scenic route. I mean no offense, but your vessel landed on the worst side of this island.
Hey, I didn't choose
You're
it.
not worth the whole tour, sir.
None taken. And pardon my ignorance, but what was this island's name again?
This is the Isle of Madrid.
See, it's Madrid. I was thinking Madrid.
Yeah. Which actually, fun fact, that's like an obscure part of Minecraft roleplay history. There was back in the day 3 episodes of a series called The Land of what I thought it was called The Land of Madrid, because that's how it was spelt.
But it was Madrid.
Actually no. It was actually Madrid, because the king's name
Oh.
is King Madrid. Yeah. I didn't realize that the first time I watched it. But yeah, honestly, at the time that it came out in like I think it was like 2013 or 14 or something, it was the first time that I'd seen anything with with extras and panning shots and all these different like jump cuts and angles, in a Minecraft capacity. I think it was around the same time that exploding TNT was, was starting to catch on, but this was done much more for the sake of drama and fantasy, and it was like, wow, okay, this is actually something here. I feel like that series is like the meadery stories equivalent for the Minecraft roleplay community. That meadery stories is the gacha. So yeah, I do want to address it at some point. I keep forgetting to.
We used to receive many visitors,
But then the Silent Hill effect happened, and only the cursed souls are allowed to join or something. I don't know.
Yeah. They can't find their way to the island anymore on account of the fog.
Who was invited to this?
Someone
Aphmau
activated a
Diaries?
fog machine.
so many people from all walks of life. You are a pirate, is that not correct?
I am.
Then consider
It was the red that gave it away.
yourself honored. Rarely do pirates make it to the ball.
What about all walks? What happened to all walks of life? Excuse me.
They are oftentimes unnegotiable.
Yeah, they are. You mentioned I'm the last guest to arrive. Pardon me, I don't remember receiving an invitation.
Oh, but you did. You were always invited, Mr. Aaron Saber.
How the hell does he know my full name? Something is wrong.
You know, I'm just saying, Aphmau's really drilling the fact that this version of Aaron's last name is Saber. That she's really drilling that in this world, because last episode was mentioned, now it's mentioned here again. They're really like, no, it's Aaron Saber, not Lycan. He's not a werewolf in this world, guys. He's a human.
I don't know, two casual mentions, kind of like
Well, in a
organically
row.
woven in is not. It is not the worst thing. Although I might.
Oh,
be
I'm not saying it's a bad
I'm not saying
thing,
that
but-
because I've been gut punched by episode 7 for 2 solid minutes.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I am saying it's a noticeable thing, and I have a feeling it's going to mean something, or she's doing that to establish he's not connected to the Lycans at all in this world, or something.
No.
I don't know, something.
No, he actually becomes the first Mifo and starts that curse instead.
I don't. Is Mifo even a curse? Maybe it was.
Well, I was reinvented from somewhere, but I was playing off the Ultima thing.
Yeah, I don't know, but like I don't know. I feel like them constantly mentioning the whole Aaron Saber thing 2 episodes in a row. I feel like it means something. I feel like it means a bit more than, like they're like building up something or hinting at something or trying to emphasize or / establish something that is probably going to be important in the latter half of the show. Or maybe even next episode or an episode from then, or who knows.
Sir.
Holy shit.
Wow, it's a mansion. I wonder how they get imports here. Did you get good imports?
Our supplies from when the fog was not here are running very low.
Oh no. It's like, how are you hosting a ball then? Aren't we all going to starve at the ball?
We have enough for the night. Then the purge will begin.
Oh god. Door animation.
But who opened it?
I think he did. I think that's the idea. He pushed it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he's incredibly strong. Yeah, you're right. Oh, and hey, actual Minecraft paintings.
Minecraft paintings. Ooh, ball music.
Yeah. Oh yes, my kind of party. Everyone's sitting down.
Well, there's more of the party than that.
I hope so. There we
Yeah.
go.
Hey, some people want to take a... Wait, go back. No, wait, never mind. Never mind. False alarm. I thought one of them was Leaf, based off their hair, like the white hair and green eyes. I saw them for half a second. I'm like, wait a minute, is that Leaf? It's like, no, that's not Leaf.
Honestly,
all...
if this is how we explain that they're alive and they just like as they wanted here as cursed doomed souls,
Oh,
trapped
God.
in this ball. That's what we die at sea nowadays.
That's horrifying.
Plot twist where they're applauding for the butler. They don't care about him. Oh, look, they already turned around again. The clapping is still going on, by the way. Why are they turning around?
We always.
Actually, I've been rewatching Code Lyoko, and there's a particular point that might just be in the Spanish version where
You hear
where-
clapping,
where-
but there's
where-
no
where-
animated clapping.
Not quite, but same vein. So you remember like episode 5 where Sissy gives away the location of Kiwi to Jim, and then Jim has to keep Odd in like a particular room, and Odd says, "Oh well, dogs have certain needs. You better take them out and give them a walk." At that point, Jim is outside, and then Millie and Tamia show up and say, "Oh, what's up, Jim? Walking the doggy?" And then they both like giggle to themselves, but as they giggle, as they're leaving, their mouths are completely closed. They're just like going like.
Well, it's psychic giggling. It's psychic giggling.
Okay, sure, all right then.
That's how it
Millie and Tamia,
works.
School reporters and psychic gigglers. Okay.
What, you don't psychically
To
giggle
make
to
our
yourself?
guests
Well, I can find something funny in my own head, but I think it takes 2 to make the psychic link happen, surely.
feel welcomed. Come, my master will want to make sure you are in the proper attire before an audience.
Yes, we
I'm
must.
fine.
We must palette swap your outfit. We're not going to change your clothes. We're just going to palette swap your outfit. That literally, if you look at the thumbnail, it's just a,
obligated.
it's just a palette
to
swap.
I'm contractually obligated to keep your abs exposed. The
Yeah,
director was quite insistent for some reason.
I'm wearing. I just want to.
Please, you are my master's guest. They insist. This way.
Interesting. They insist. We're keeping it very ambiguous.
Well, I think that's the point of the mask.
Maybe. Or maybe Peeps was a non-binary name this whole time. I don't know.
The powder
I'm pretty
room,
sure Peeps
Yo,
is
chick-
just a guy, but I don't.
engine quarters.
But also, it's not Peeps. Peeps is not the master, to my knowledge.
Look, I don't know anything about the guy. It could have been him, Master Peeves. Why not?
Peeps
I see no reason it couldn't
is
be.
server Noi, but more annoying, if that's possible.
Still not seeing why that's not why he couldn't have been the master in theory.
Yeah, but I don't think it's Peeps.
I mean, honestly, well, think about it this way. An obnoxious person being also mega rich. I feel like that kind of works.
Yeah, but I don't
Please
know.
step-
I mean, I feel like Peeps wouldn't be that intimidating, though.
I mean, you're the expert.
Inside.
I don't think he'd be.
Don't-
Well, I feel like maybe like the butler's got the intimidation covered. I feel like he doesn't need to do much himself.
Don't need your clothes. I just need to meet your boss and be on my.
You want help leaving, right?
Don't you
And
threaten me. Don't.
Right. Sorry, my voice is giving out now. I must have a throat lozenge.
Those don't exist in medieval time / fantasy world / mermaid world.
I must consult the wizards and have them hit one for me.
I don't even know if magic. Okay, magic is technically canon, but I don't know what magic system is canon. Okay, the only magic we've actually seen is like mermaid magic and like human hair being used for mermaid magic. That's all we know about their magic system at the point. At this
I would
point.
also count, I would also count sea crystals and barrier formation as part of that. But yeah,
Yeah, but we don't know anything else with the mermaid magic.
and also translation
Just
magic.
you make a good first impression.
Oh, fine, but they better
You
fit.
socially threatened me. How dare you?
Oh, but we have all of your measurements, sir. This is tailor-made for you. Wait, how do you have my measure? Goodbye.
It's like, oh god, what? It's like, Aaron, why would you walk into this room without
Cut to,
looking?
Like, no, cut like a day earlier. He's just asleep, and you see the butler just going.
Oh god. Well,
Tape measure's
well, they
gonna-
don't have to worry about Aphmau's measurements. She already got a dress, a wedding dress.
That's
She-
true. Although that's true. Although if that is what happened, they would have taken them anyway because they wouldn't have known that would happen.
What the hell? Hey, you goddamn
There's a
bastard! You let me
skeleton.
outta here!
Someone's starving
You
here.
don't remember the cell.
What does that mean?
No, Aaron.
No. Well, what does that
Honestly,
mean? What do you mean
this-
by that?
This looks like the lair of the Spider King from the D&D stuff, and also Earl's dungeon from Cooking with Earl.
It's a fair
God.
And that's only because they used the same mod to make both of those.
fit for your crime.
This is impossible. I didn't even do anything!
You lied. You were not alone.
You totally stood me up.
Okay.
There's that one jaded girl from like episode 1 where it's like, you weren't ready to commit. It's like, I told you that already.
It's been too long. Aaron may be in trouble.
Trouble? No! We have to save Aaron! I mean, Captain!
You do have legs. Is your walking still good?
I was walking fine before.
Yeah, you jumped over gigantic metal chains. You're fine. You're an expert.
It feels fine.
Ah!
Wow.
Oh, Christ. Not another Zane afraid of a ghost. Well, I guess more things change, the more they stay the
My
same.
walking isn't
Okay.
that bad.
No.
Okay,
no,
so BB in like the group chat and the spoiler thing, I know you didn't read it, but mentioned how, oh, there's a ghost here. This is like a My Street reference to like, I don't know if this is Emily. I don't know the way BB talked about it. I don't know if BB was implying that she thinks this is Emily. I don't think this is Emily. I
don't
think.
know. The way that you phrased it just now, and where I also referenced it here, we have a ghost that's appearing to Zane first, and Zane has the first big reaction. That is what happened in Emerald Secret. That was
Oh,
an
it
Emerald
did,
Secret
and this
reference.
may be a Emerald Secret reference. I don't know. Again, I don't know what the ghost means, but I don't think this is Emlyn specifically.
Yeah.
Mostly because
Yeah.
Emlyn being a ghost, the only reason that technically worked in My Street was because she split her soul, and that's the canonical reason why that's Emlyn. I feel like Diaries didn't happen in this world because it's another different world with a different magic system and stuff. So
No.
different world, different magic system. So this can't be Emlyn unless somehow another
Yeah.
version of Emlyn managed to become a ghost. Somehow.
That being said, I'm not surprised at like any other references in here to My Street because the whole I implied before you arrived actually. The whole episode structure is a My Street reference in itself. An episode 3 of a season that has been there's been a long time in the making that features a ball. That description works for both When Angels Fall and for this now. So yeah, I'm not shocked if there are any callbacks that happen here.
Behind you!
Behind me. You scrub! You said that so you could look at my human butt!
What?
Why would he care?
Those
He's already seen anyway.
beautiful human girls I met at Hangman's Rest said that men only wanted one thing.
It is disgusting.
Wait, hold on a second. You know my headcanon now, based on like the fact that you mentioned that and butts, they were part of the canon list for dating Prince Travis.
Remember what it was, but it had something to do with butts.
You have an ass as a mermaid too.
Is that a compliment?
It's a fact. I
I
suppose.
mean, I get everybody has a butt,
One
even
that-
if.
Yeah, one that I have never considered before. Like that, how does that even work as a concept?
I
It's
don't.
just a tail, right? So it's just the back of a tail. That's not how. That's
I
not
mean,
how
well,
anything happens.
assumably, where the butt is placed on the tail is where the eggs get laid. Like the butthole. Assumably, there's a hole for egg laying in the back.
Okay.
Therefore, that's where the butt would technically be on a mermaid. Technically.
Okay. I feel like most fish have their cute egg layers like at their front, so they can just deposit them. But sure. All right then.
I don't listen. These are mermaids. I don't. These are mermaids.
Something else that happened in season 1. I remember a specific scene where Kaiten and Tione were swimming around and they were just out of breath. How do mermaids get out of breath? How does that work?
Well, you see, when they take in too much oxygen through the water.
Into their non-existent lungs, yeah. Of
Exactly. You
No,
know,
I
makes
mean-
sense.
Do butts make you that happy?
No!
What? No!
You can't see it?
I mean,
I mean, that implies that ghosts make him happy, or that Aphmau doesn't know the difference between happiness and fear on a crab's face, which is honestly very valid.
I never really
Oh,
looked.
by the way, I think
Just chasing a tail like a dog.
By the way, I think the reason why Zane Crab can see the ghost here in Aphmau can't is since she's been fully transformed into a human beings can't see the ghost, but maybe like magical creatures can, such as crabs and mermaids, maybe that's the reason.
Well, okay. If she transforms back into a mermaid and then
She
uses
may
the
be-
ghost,
yeah.
then we can confirm.
Well,
that,
we'll
because
find out. We'll
otherwise-
find out next episode. I think maybe. I don't know.
maybe because otherwise all we know is that crabs can see them. We can't make that assumption yet.
I assume it's just magical creatures because I'm pretty sure Zane Crab's meant to be magical.
Mhm.
By the way, their ghost graphics have gotten so much better since the days of My Street Season 4.
Yeah, but I mean, I honestly the way that Ghost looked in season 4 made a lot of sense for being like non-corporeal. This one is definitely leaning more towards like the material side and like actually interacting with things, so like, it makes sense for it to be more defined. And with eyes that remind me a lot of Ruby.
Oh god! Ow!
Zane!
I didn't do that!
I'm going to tell Aaron.
Does she not see Zane get lifted?
No, she was looking at her. She was trying to look at her butt.
Oh, that's right. She was chasing her tail. Yes, that's right.
Captain, what you do when he gets back.
What happened? Oh, I was about to say what happened to her legs. I thought they were like twisted. No, that's just the dress. Okay, fair enough.
No! Please don't tell! I fear no man. If it comes to you, that man scares me.
He is pretty scary. Oh, god.
I think Aaron's back.
Oh.
Come on!
I'll wait!
Does that sound like Aaron to you? Does that sound like Aaron? Maybe
I'll be sneaky.
maybe she thinks that man is with Aaron. Maybe that's what she thinks. I hope that's what she thinks. Because I hope she does. Oh, and he was made intangible.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Well, she wasn't very
Well-
sneaky. Now was she? She opened the door. It's like, oh hi. Oop.
Mm-hmm. Would you like a flower crown, sir?
Oh.
would. Yes. Just gets off guard immediately.
Wait a minute. Where are the chains at?
That's a good point.
Where are the where are the chains at? Aphmau!
They
The
were
chains
all-
are gone.
They were also dissolved into intangibility by the ghost.
The ghost face the
Maiden.
chains to the floor too. It's like whoa.
Yeah.
My master has been waiting, and you're the last
Nope. Close the door.
guest
To
to
arrive.
arrive.
Come on! Open,
Yeah.
you goddamn!
Open door.
I appreciate the movement and action here, or like trying to have him pivot on himself. And there's our first broken door of an Aphmau series in a while.
Okay, well he didn't break the door. He just got the door to open.
Yeah, it was the same sound effect though, which is
The
confusing.
door
It's
didn't
slightly more
shatter.
realistic
This
here.
isn't a Garth situation. The door isn't shattered.
That would have been a fantastic rescue moment if Garth comes back to save his old friend.
Garth doesn't even know he's here. Plus, I think you technically have to be invited on this island or whatever
Hey, you
they're
know, I'm
at
sure
to
that Garth
technically
can
get here.
I'm sure that Garth can score an invitation.
I don't think you want to score an invitation.
Oh look, the fog's gone.
And you're in a random village now.
Yep, set everything on fire. That's how you deal with it. Also, he tumbled very far away. Actually, do you feel that? Seems like the door should be like right behind him. I guess that's part of the whole vanishing thing too.
No, it can't be.
Maybe it's like a teleportation. I mean, I know what this is.
Oh well, yeah. I was literally about to say it can't be. I've gone back in time, and then here he is. Okay.
This is a dream.
Anyone?
Slash alternate reality slash illusion. Aaron, assumably. Aaron.
Officers, please save my mom! She's inside my house! I can't get her out!
Goza Boroka.
Kick the baby!
There we
God,
go.
my brain has just been tainted by that meme.
We don't act without
Oh.
good reason.
Yeah, the Raiders gave us a whole sack of good reasons.
You're the Navy!
Second good reason, that implies they had a first good reason that was not them being bribed.
Want someone to save your mom? Why don't you do it yourself?
Ah! And
Ah, that would explain the scars, I guess. Oh, untainted bowl of fruit. Very, very nice. Oh, I guess he's not gonna leave anymore.
it was an illusion dream thing that he traumatized himself with.
I thought he was seeing himself in third person, and then he like kind of fade to the same pose as before.
Oh.
Ooh.
Whee!
We're going real Birth of the Sandman now, are we? Yes. How do characters stretch? They don't go, like that. They go, with full sound effects. 10 out of 10 no notes.
I feel sick.
Well, I mean, you did teleport? How did you actually get here? Because keep in mind, the thing pulled you down, but when the ghost brought you here, she put you up. So does that mean she went somehow?
I would say they went like down through the through the sea, like into the earth, then like looped around and then like emerged back somewhere else.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of underground cavern based off the design of the area.
I mean, it's a ghost. Yeah, well, this is an underground cavern. Yeah, fair enough.
What is this place?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh, at least you're here, Aphmau. I thought I was alone. Hey, you're not my mermaid.
Okay, I
Oh,
think
sound
that's
like
I'm pretty sure that's a My Street reference because when Zane, okay, so Zane first met Ghost. Basically he had his back turned to her, and then she spoke, and then he's like, "Oh, haha, very funny Aphmau turns," and then it's like, "You're not my Aphmau." That was the line, but here it's like, "You're not my mermaid."
So that part about this episode not being able to see a reference that.
Oh no, I said it's a
said?
no, I said it's a reference, but like what I was saying though is I don't think the ghost is not Kim, Evelyn specifically. I don't think the ghost is actually full on Evelyn. I think the ghost is something else.
That I don't belong to you.
Maybe the ghost
crab.
serves the master of the house, whatever. Oh, also, I know the
Well,
mermaid.
the ghost is the master. Ooh.
Maybe. I mean, yeah.
It is just me, the master, the catering staff, and of course the dead. That's another.
Okay.
That's the same episode
So,
before.
mermaid girl. I know her name. White-haired girl. We saw her before in episode 1 holding the Realm Breaker. She used that mermaid.
Ah, yes, good old mermaid Peebs.
No, it's not Peeves.
Name was like, okay, well, I'm waiting for the guy to show up.
It's Xena. Her name is Xena. Her name is not Peeves. Peeves is a boy, a blonde boy with an annoying voice.
Oh, now what to look out for. All right then.
No, I didn't mean it like
Anyways,
that.
her name is Xena. Okay,
Surrounded
it's
by
like
so
Zane,
many-
but instead of ZANE, it's ZENA.
Oh, okay,
Xena.
fair enough. Because I was thinking of Xena Warrior Princess, but I went with an X. So yeah, fair enough.
But I guess women do like big claws. I have been working on them with all my snipping.
Which, yeah, good question. How? Also, did you know that? I mean, I'm surprised that all his obsession with snipping now. I'm surprised he never opted us to snip some human hair for Javari back in the day. But okay.
How did a crab get in here?
What are you doing?
I mean, I would find it very risky that the crab would get in here. You know, ghost powers aside, I feel like a crab.
I don't think she's affiliated with the ghost. I don't think she's affiliated.
No,
with
yeah,
it.
like I mean, aside from that explanation, I feel like just a crab being in the middle of an ocean cave would make perfect sense. I don't know what she's getting on. I just saw a giant spider go around here. I was like, how that spider get
What?
through a window? Probably.
Oh God, I have
Yeah, no, it was like in the
arachnophobia.
corner somewhere. No,
Ugh, kill it. Kill it with fire.
It's difficult to control.
I'm not burning my house down.
Okay. She's having the song from the first episode, but
Yeah.
she said the line. She
She
said this one's difficult to control. So I have a theory that is not confirmed. The one that is difficult to control, I think, is Aphmau.
I'm kidding.
Jacob.
I had to. I
Jacob?
had to. Rule of three. Rule of three. I had to.
Anyways, the one who's difficult to control, I think, is Aphmau, because maybe her soul is still classified as a mermaid, or the magic of the Realm Breaker is making her immune to mermaid / siren mind control. Is my theory, versus someone like Eren, and that's why I think the guy knew Eren's name. Because the guy, when Eren was on the ship, didn't say his name. But as soon as they started walking on the island and were about to get to the house, he finally said Eren's name. So I think the way it works is, as soon as they enter the island, she starts trying to get her hooks in you to at least get like a foothold as they're going to the house. So once you get the foothold in, once they're in the house and locked in a solitary room, she's able to use said foothold to gain full control of you. But I think with Aphmau, she's unable.
She discloses the name, and she discloses the name of the person to the butler, so that he can use that as another intimidation tactic. Maybe.
Yeah, and I think with Aphmau, she's unable to get a foothold into her because the butler never says Aphmau's name. We never heard a butler say Aphmau's name in this episode.
She hasn't got to the island yet, so by your own logic, he hasn't got to the
stage. Oh, well, she has. She's technically in between scenes. We're in between scenes that she's walking on the island. But yeah.
So the moment they set foot on the island, not like halfway through. Okay. Well.
Yeah, but that's why I think the butler will never say Aphmau's name in this episode, because it's unable to get a foothold in Aphmau and get any information off her, because
we are almost at the end of the episode,
yeah.
So he doesn't have too much time to do so just yet.
No proper introductions or anything.
Shiny! Again, those. Oh wait. Oh no, those are like raw gold blocks.
Yeah, this is like full gold blocks.
Well, no, but I mean specifically raw gold blocks are a new thing in Minecraft. So
cool.
Again, newer versions. Yeah.
I gotta tell Eren, this could set us for a few months. Oh, stupid crab claws! If only they were bigger.
Well, you gotta do some more snipping.
Yeah. No.
Let's see.
Or you gotta get touched by the Realm Breaker and become a human, I guess, if that's how that works.
Yeah, but even then he couldn't transport all of this.
Oh, yes! This is the mother load! There's so many shinies on it. Well, if Aphmau can keep her secrets, I can keep mine.
Well, you can't take the gold. The gold will just sit here forever. Okay.
She's definitely not saying anything about, controlling.
Your castle is beautiful.
He actually does get a flower crown. I knew it. Let's go. Levi drink for flower.
It's what she does. It's what this version of Aphmau does.
There it is. I love when scary and intimidating is offset by naive stupidity and cutesiness. That's the perfect thing. If anything, that's kind of what Fred and Mo have got going on with each other. If you get that reference, chat, go ahead and check out.
I need
one-shots, our recent one-shots.
Yeah, I need to pick a day. I need to have a day, maybe where we could just get a handful of people. It doesn't. We don't even have to have the full party for it. But I just want to do a Fred and Mercy one-shot with maybe other people involved if they want to join.
Maybe they're the ones that get turned into mermaids.
Oh,
One of them is
I mean,
called Mo, after all.
they're not in the beach town though, or at least I don't think they travel to the beach. I don't know. We could have them travel to the beach town randomly. Mer's like, I wanted to look at the corpse of this town. I heard your stick has gone missing though, and I'm kind of a bit annoyed by that. I mean, how am I supposed to look at their corpses and see what they died from?
I heard several people drown at sea. I wish to find them.
Okay, cool, but I can't see anything down here. How are we supposed to look for them?
Go ahead and swim.
No thanks, I hate water. But you have fun. I'll keep hold the rope so you don't drown.
We'll be pleased to hear that.
Aw, I made that for you, new friend.
We have more pressing matters.
He's so annoyed at her. He's so annoyed at her. He's like, oh my god, why are you so stupid?
That's the thing that I love. Is like, I'm trying to keep an atmosphere, and you are ruining it. But I can't break character.
My master will not be happy. You.
As a DM, you probably get this a lot with us, just offsetting the vibes you'd put down for an NPC.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Blame me.
I could be friends with your master too.
That's not what that means. That's not what that means.
Please, up the stairs. There is a special guest waiting for you.
Okay, so look at that scene
That's
there.
Stairs, my one weakness.
Look at that scene there. At no point did he try to intimidate her, or at least that we saw, by mentioning her name. So I don't think he knows her name. I don't think he knows anything about her, on the basis that the mermaid can't actually gain any form of control or like attachment to her mind.
That is fair. The only devil's advocate thing that I'll say here is that Aaron specifically asked multiple times like how he knew certain things, like what he knew, and then he mentions his name to seal the deal, and Aphmau didn't do that. But if it weren't for
maybe.
that thing, yeah, 100%.
I don't know. I that's my theory of how this control works.
Oh no, she's dead. He's got red eyes. She's gonna drop dead now.
Those are just mind controlled eyes. Instead of emerald green, they're blood red.
Yeah, because those visuals are not confusing in the slightest.
May I have this dance?
Also, he's not quite palette swapped outfit. It does look a little bit different, but it's the same like general pieces composing it. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish they did more of a unique look. I mean, I think if there are a few gold finishes now, but besides that's not really. It's kind of the same outfit.
I like how Aphmau's never danced before, but she's just like, okay, I guess I know how to do this. Whoa.
Also, this was where I said...
I thought she was gonna fall! How does she know how to do this?
This is where I said it pulled a Tame Nevada boy. The cliffhanger is the thumbnail!
Oh, I see, okay.
And I hate that. I think that's so stupid. I don't think your cliffhanger should ever be your thumbnail, because the cliffhanger is meant to get to convince you to want to watch the next episode, not incentivize you to watch the episode in the first place. The cliffhanger is meant to get you to enjoy the next episode, to want to watch the next episode.
Okay, so to a certain extent, I don't think the cliffhanger is the problem here. The problem is the thumbnail, because the cliffhanger itself, the cliffhanger does its job, because we want to know why Aaron has the totally not Ultima eyes, and why he doesn't seem to acknowledge Aphmau, because he's now.
Oh yeah, that also plays into it. He never said Aphmau's name.
We want to know why Aphmau is difficult to control. It might be because of your theory, might be because of something else. We want that explanation. And all of that stuff is what's in our minds at the end of the episode, which is right now. So the cliffhanger did its job.
Yeah.
The thumbnail should have been changed. Although, again, I can sort of see in When Angels Fall episode 3, they also used the masquerade ball as the thumbnail, but I think because they had a bit more of the ball itself.
And also that was the climax of the episode, not the cliffhanger. The cliffhanger was Ian staring at Aaron's dad as he was giving himself up.
So I guess the problem is that they just kind of they just kind of cut it too soon in order for that cliffhanger to work. If we had a little bit more of the actual of the actual ball itself, aside from what we briefly saw
Okay,
with Aaron
but
earlier, then
here's
that
what
would
I
have been-
think is happening here, though. So, the reason they're having Aphmau dance with Aaron is since whoever is doing this probably can't get any real control of Aphmau at this point. She needs to potentially probe Aphmau with information. And who's the one person, the person controlling Aaron, knows Aphmau knows? Who's the one person?
yeah.
Aaron. Aaron's the only person she actually knows that that
Although,
they're actually associated with.
Since you bring that up, actually, I wonder what it is they were able to find out Aaron's intense past in order to like get that flashback to work, but
Maybe.
But I guess they weren't able to. But if they had his more recent memories, then they would have gotten a lot more information on Aphmau than they would have even needed. They would have.
I mean, I guess
for starters, her name particularly. So
yeah.
Maybe
it's not that.
how that works. Yeah.
I don't know. I've just been wondering the actual mechanics of this. Also,
that could also be a Diaries reference, by the way, because remember when Shad possessed Aaron's body in Diaries, he said that he almost entranced Aphmau completely up until he called her Irene by mistake, and then she snapped out of it. So it could be reference to that as well. So a triple, reference of rotating callbacks that are going on here.
Also, one thing I was thinking about is how in episode 1. Aphmau freed that one mermaid / potentially siren from that underground cage in that sunken ship. Well, you know who's in a cage right now?
The other mermaid that sings
Xena. So here's my theory about that. What if that one mermaid that was actually being transported on that ship to wherever this island is to join Xena in controlling people for whoever this master is, or sirening people to be the master for the master.
I mean, Xena's doing a bang up job on her own, it seems, but maybe.
Yeah, but
somewhere else to do the same thing.
That's my theory. She is in a cage, and I feel like if she was really free, she wouldn't be in a cage. I feel like that's a tad strange.
Maybe Xena made some sort of deal, luring enough guests and then in exchange for your own freedom or something.
Potentially, but also you'd have to keep her around to control them.
Well, unless after putting it into effect, she's able to, have it just automatically happen. Maybe like after the apotheosis gets them, they sustain themselves. Because otherwise, she's controlling, potentially dozens, if not like hundreds of people, depending on how big,
she's probably only controlling at most a dozen or two. I don't think she's controlling hundreds of people. I think she's at least controlling maybe 24 people, 20.
That still takes
people.
Yeah,
I don't think she
deal of mental fortitude to do that.
I don't think she's controlling. I don't think she's controlling.
Yeah. Also, what if she needs to sleep? Actually, if it relies on her actively doing it all the time, the second she goes to sleep, that's it. They're all just like.
I mean, my best guess would be my best guess is while they're under her control, she like puts them to sleep or like puts them in like powered off mode or shutdown mode and just has them be like
maybe
just sleep or whatever, and just like when she's not controlling them. That's what I assume would happen. When or like maybe everyone's like on low power, like maybe some people are just staring at a wall where she's not interested in controlling them at the moment, but like the other people she's super interested in controlling are way more active and dynamic. It could be a thing.
Well, that may be it.
This episode is again why I say I don't think Lucinda's coming. Listen, we are so deep in
the show.
We are so deep into this plot that I have several questions. There's a realm breaker. There is a wolf person. There's mysterious island. There's some master. There's 2 mermaids that may be sirens that aren't from Mariana, which apparently all mermaids hail from Mariana now. Apparently that's part of the lore. There's so much going on. There's the void / whatever happened at the end of episode 2. Listen, there's a ghost now.
There is still that part where Aphmau specifically says, "Oh, I reckon they're still like throwing the same festivities and swimming the same circles, and I bet they're all nice and safe." The way that she said that is the same way that I again go back to Mob Slayer. I was just like, "Ah, yes, I adore you, my family. I especially adore how not dead you are. That's right. You not being dead is one of your best qualities."
I don't know. I think the reason she said that was basically her nostalgically reminiscing about it, but then I think the whole point of that line was like her nostalgically reminiscing about it, but then reminding herself why she actually originally left in the first place, because she got bored. She just got bored. She's like, I want to leave.
You can be bored and then like be nostalgic later, which yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think that's where the line was going.
That's what she's going for, like in universe, out of universe. It definitely.
I don't know.
It definitely feels like the kind of thing was like, oh yes, I sure hope the king doesn't come ill, but
I don't think
maybe
it's
what's actually
going to
happen.
that direction.
Maybe what's actually going to happen is that by the end of whatever like they resolve whatever's going on here, or it gets so dire that Aaron thinks he has to take her back to Mariana, as he did establish that if he takes her back, then to be safe if something like gets super terrible, and it's like, I'm gonna pull an Eda the Owl Lady and send you away.
I actually totally see that, but
only for them to find Mariana, like essentially, in shambles or under siege or whatever state that it happens to be in, and that might be the season cliffhanger. That could be. What's
I don't
going
know.
on
I don't think they would go that direction. I think it'd be more of a character choice of Aaron doesn't consider Aphmau's feelings and just wants to keep her safe. So it's like, you're going home. You're done. The world may be ending. Go spend time with your family. That the moon is causing everyone to die.
Yes,
I'm not gonna.
They would go back, but then only to find. But if they do go back, presuming that it's safe, only to find it in the state that it's been left in, or whatever state it has been left in, that would be the way to surprise everyone, being like, "Oh yeah, things were not as they seemed." And that could be the end of season cliffhanger.
Oh god, I don't want
the way to do that.
Okay, I don't want a season cliffhanger. If this is gonna be like a one and done, if this may or may not get a third season, don't give me a cliffhanger. Listen, Aphmau, listen to me. Do not give a cliffhanger if you don't know there's going to be another season. Do not do that to me again.
You're pulling a Netflix on us, like you used to back in the day.
Like the season 1 cliffhanger, like the ending of season 1 with Aphmau being like, I want to journey with you. But that's like a kind of cliffhanger that doesn't need a second season. That's the kind of cliffhanger like that gives like a, hey, if the story does continue, here's an avenue we can take. Here's a technical happy ending for our characters. But if it doesn't continue, we're fine. But then you get something like Minor Demons where it's like, Ava has been transported to the Deimos' realm, and now she looks like a Deimos temporarily because of Rise. And we don't know what's going to happen to Ava now that she's in the castle. That's a completely different style of cliffhanger than season 1 of Mermaid Tales. Season 1 Mermaid Tales was like, okay, this could or could not continue. It's like Minor Demons, like, explain. What do you mean? We're gonna just end it there? What? Shouldn't we like conclude it?
I think Mermaid Tales was probably the only series out of the 2017 Aphmau series that that ended in a satisfying manner.
I was gonna say Royal Tales, but that was technically 2018. That was like early 2018.
Yeah,
I mean, Royal Tales didn't end satisfyingly, but it didn't have a cliffhanger. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
It didn't have a cliffhanger. Aphmau wasn't like, oh, what could happen? Also, technically, Phoenix Drop Days didn't have a cliffhanger, although that ending was also super unsatisfying.
No, although I didn't say cliffhangers. I said ended in a satisfying manner. Ultra Nova didn't have a cliffhanger either, but I wouldn't call that ending satisfying.
It's super unsatisfying. She's like, one day I'll be famous.
I'm covering all my bases here.
Yeah. God, Void Paradox. I will say Void Paradox has one of the most unsatisfying endings out of every single Aphmau show.
I don't know how Meteor Valley ended, actually. That one might be an exception.
Oh, Meteor Valley actually had a somewhat satisfying ending. I'm still not a big fan of Meteor Valley. I watched a bit of it. But basically, that version of Aphmau went back to her world, and her love interest, I forget his name, decided to join her.
Yeah, it was Leo and Zero that were.
Leo decided to join her back with going back to her world because they were transporting the sister that had gone mad in that world, or mad because she left their original world. Meteor Valley I didn't think was very good. I mean, it was fine, I guess. It was all right. I don't know. I don't like Meteor Valley that much. I hate it to say that. But like, it's like,
I remember
it's on their
enjoying it.
to me.
I remember enjoying it when I first watched it, but I don't remember that much that happened within it, apart from Nihi the ghost, and Zero almost losing an arm.
Oh yeah, that was a series that like had choices as well, where it's
yes. So and I was a person who contributed to said choices. I'm sure you were as well. It depends.
I don't think I was. I don't think I was paying too much attention to that show.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I definitely and I'm proud to say I was one of the people who did not vote for the option that would have landed, had Zero lose an arm. But other than that, yeah, most of the time was outvoted by stuff, which is not surprising the Aphmau community. That keeps happening to me.
Oh yeah, and that show that show's Zero changed voices. Like initially he was voiced by Jason.
Yes.
But then everyone kept comparing him to Jason or Aaron. So they're like, no.
Unlike Leo sounding exactly like Zane, because that's the voice that Keston gave him. But you know, that doesn't.
And then they're like, you know what? We're just gonna change his voice. Here he's a new voice actor. He's not Aaron. It's like, I mean, okay. I mean, it was probably more expensive doing that though, but you should have hired a whole new voice actor. Jason works for free, I'm pretty sure, because he's the husband. He's the husband.
They should have pointed out that you know, his first role on the channel was as Professor Dom. I'm pretty sure.
God, his like Minecraft name was like Osdom or Osdom. Or
no, it was Awesome Dom. That's why he was Professor Dom.
I mean, wait a minute. Oh God, do I know what Aphmau's into now? Never mind. I'm not thinking about that now.
Oh no, sorry, that took me a second.
Oh God, I'm not thinking. Okay, you know what?
I was thinking of the series because that was Pokemon Iron Con. I was like, what
no,
it's like, oh no, okay,
no, I'm not. No, that's weird. I'm not thinking about that. I mean, based on stuff Aphmau said, though, I wouldn't be surprised. Anyways,
hey, look, you know, you know what? I'm personally thinking the opposite. She's got 21 million subs. Anyway, let's on that note, please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. Yes, I'm going on that joke. And Scarlet done so already. And on that note, until
drugs,
next time,
caca.